boobs and butts and 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 boobs and butts.
Oh, what a butt, yeah. I saw the boobs, and then I saw the butts, and then I saw some more boobs, and I saw the butts, yeah. I saw the boobs, it opened up my eyes, I saw the butts.
Welcome to the top 10 countdown of your favorite pop songs from this week. That was Ace of Boobs, I Saw the Butts, climbing to number 7 this week. What do you mean? There's a game in Senran Kagura? I can't just goof around and make a goofy song for my review? Alright. I'll do a real review then. Hey there, sexy PlayStation gamers, and welcome to Pure PlayStation's review of Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash. At first, the game appears to be about nothing more than big boobs and butts. And make no mistake, they are put in your face gratuitously. The boobs are bigger than king-size pillows, and the butts would make Kim Kardashian jealous. However, if you can dig beneath the lewd jokes and gratuitous, once again, jiggle physics, there's a decent game here with multiple stories, a wide variety of battle arenas, plenty of characters to customize, and a strategic approach to weapons and upgrades. Even the game says it's best when you're not taking it too seriously. If you're a little stiff and really uptight, cover your sensitive eyes because this review will be really, really immature. Everyone else can come along on a trip to the beach. The story for Senran Kagura is as flimsy as the dental floss bathing suits that cover the characters' massive melons. All of the shinobi from Hanzo, Hibijo, Homura, and Gessen are magically transported to Peach Beach Splash to participate in an ancient tournament. They cannot use any weapons except water guns and must wear bikinis. If you're an anime fan, this is basically the beach trip episode of 99% of all anime ever made. There are two hosts and they give the girls an explanation, saving the true purpose until the end. After a few training matches to help you understand the controls, you can pick from 4 different schools and play a 10-mission campaign to win it all. All 4 are different and they help to explain the motivations of the girls. It's nice to have a small narrative arc within each one, but don't expect anything very deep. There's also a Paradise Episodes mode, which will give you smaller narratives over 5 missions each. There are no animated cutscenes for these modes like in the campaigns. The text will appear over a static image. I like the campaigns better, but the variety was nice. The V-Mode challenge will let you pick your favorite 5 girls from any team and use them to win the tournament 4 different cups. As hard as it is to believe, the gameplay is the real draw for Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash. Each round has specific goals for you to accomplish in order to win, from destroying all the enemies in a level to stopping members of an opposing team, and some of them are timed. There are 3 levels of difficulty, and higher levels provide a little more challenge. There are multiple arenas combining wide open spaces and smaller choke points. There is also an element of verticality, with some areas having as many as 3 different heights. This is because every ample-bosomed contender has been outfitted with water jet. They let you dash forward quickly on the ground and in the air, and you can use them to reach higher places in every level. Water drives everything in the game, from the jets to the guns, and the strategy for both is that using one depletes the ammo for another. If you're using the jets to blast you from one end of the arena to the other, you may not have any ammo for your gun when you get there. You can also quickly escape a sticky situation after being surrounded by a group of enemies. If you can overcome and dominate someone by running down their health, they will lie on the floor of the arena for a bit until they disappear. If they're a teammate, you can revive them and get back into the squirt gun combat orgy. If they're on the opposite team, you can perform a squishy finish. This will allow you to target their face, chest, or butt and squirt water from a rubber ducky for more points. Eventually, you can also blow their bikini top or bottom off. Any nudity is covered by white, and outside the infrequent strong language and intimacy option, this is probably the only reason this game has an M rating. The guns have separate stats, and it makes sense. A missile launcher is going to use more water and fire more slowly than a pistol, but it's also going to smack the butt of whomever it hits with much more force. There's usually an alternate firing mode for every gun. With the shotgun, my personal favorite, I could alternate between the typical shotgun blast or a multi-round blast that would ricochet homing bullets of water all over the other girls. Reload times also make a difference. The Gatling Gun is a wonderful weapon with enough ammo and range to take on many smaller enemies quickly. The trade-off is that it will take longer to reload than the less powerful close-action shotgun, and you move much more slowly when trying to reload. There's a great balance to the mechanics, and it can be tough to decide if you should spend another second reloading, firing, or jetting away quickly. Since you cannot use your shinobi arts, there are special abilities and perks you can utilize for a little more strategy. You can put up a shield in the middle of battle, have a little floating puppet fire at your enemies, or lessen the damage you receive. All of them take different times to recharge, and you can pick and choose from different streaks and weaknesses to tailor to your defensive deck. All of the guns, abilities, and even characters are upgradable with the card packs you receive at the end of each match. With each duplicate card being assigned a certain point value, you can increase the damage of a gun or ability, or you can upgrade your favorite character's health for increased stamina to keep going when the action gets hot and heavy. Tired of only playing with yourself? Ranked and free matches are available in 3v3 or 5v5 multiplayer. Co-op survival can also put you and a partner against waves of enemies. You can tailor the style of the game with many options, so you're sure to be satisfied. After playing a mission, you can replay it with one of 30 different characters. The initial roster provides you with the opportunity to pick from your favorite from the series, with tropes such as the shy girl, the aggressive tsundere, and everything in between, with a variety of heights and body shapes. As I played more of the game, I was able to unlock additional characters. The customization options extend to the characters as well. The diorama and dress-up modes let you change the outfits, hair color, eyes, mouth, and pose of any of the girls. Any new items, illustrations, and even anime intro movies and music can be purchased in the store with the Zenny points you earn from the match. The only thing that felt really out of place was the intimacy. This is not an admission to my therapist. This is where I could select a girl to look at from any angle and touch or grope, which would raise a heart meter. If you increase it to the max, you can even kiss one of them. I don't want to be a judgy Jason, but just like a lot of your real-life experiences, the girl does not appear to enjoy it as much as you do. It was a little off-putting and somewhat uncomfortable. The visuals and music are anime-inspired with 2 animated sequences at the beginning to really set up the story. One of them is actually a choreographed musical number that fits in perfectly. The rest of the music is poppy and upbeat and electronic, and I have been humming the main theme even outside the game. Senran Kagura Peach Beach Splash is a lighthearted and goofy trip to the beach for a water fight with anime girls. Don't let the TNA focus of the visuals confuse you into thinking it's nothing but an ogling simulator. The overall design has plenty of titillation, but it's an actual game with more depth than you might expect. If you're an anime fan, or especially a Senran Kagura fan, there is plenty here to enjoy. For everyone else, it may be too much to swallow. For more great content like this, and we are stretching the definition of great here, more than the bikini tops stretch under the pressure from those enormous knockers, go to pureplaystation.com.